My officers started to have some interaction with some of the drivers of the vehicles that would display them, because we're trying to figure out why there were so many. Texas is a long way away. We started realizing that those vehicles did not come from Texas, that they were Nevada or California or Arizona vehicles. They were local to the area. Some of those vehicles, kind of triggered alarms with us when they came up stolen and were being sold to Nevada consumers as VIN switch. In Las Vegas, we kind of tend to see it first because we get a lot of people coming through from other states. So we kind of feel like we're the bellwether for some of this stuff, and we see some things that I know we see some things that will eventually spread to the rest of the country. But when we started getting complaints from the public saying, "Hey, I bought a vehicle and I can't get it inspected, it comes up stolen," we impound the vehicle, and it goes back to the jurisdiction from which it was stolen. So Nevada consumers are out, especially if they paid cash and they don't know who the seller was. So those people are being ripped off because it literally costs $1 at Nevada DMV. So for all those various reasons that we saw people using these tags, we figured it was time to kind of officially warn the public that these tags are being used illegally. We determined that there are basically two types of people obtaining these tags. One is the person, the organization or the group that is stealing vehicles in another state, VIN switching them, and then trying to sell them in Nevada to the unsuspecting public. So those people know what they're doing. But then there's another group of people that we're purchasing them online legally. It's actually a Texas dealer registration, and it comes, if you run it through Texas DPS, it will come back as an active tag. Whatever their licensing structure is, they allowed some of these dealers to go through. We've tracked some of them down. We think one guy is in the Bahamas somewhere. It's essentially an internet business for him. He's, it's all automated. We're counting on Texas to fix that problem so that those tags aren't so easy to get, because I think that's what people are willing to overpay for the tag because number one, they're very easy to get. Number two, there's no inspection on the vehicle. There's no real kind of assignment of that tag to a real vehicle. So what we're telling the public here in Nevada is that if you see a vehicle that has a Texas buyer permit on it, it's illegal, hands down. There's only one way that tag is legal, and that's if the car was purchased at a legitimate dealer in Texas recently and somehow driven into Nevada. But that almost never happens. Usually these, there's so many of these tags, and we haven't seen one of those yet. We go out and pull them over. For us, it's probable cause for a traffic stop.